Good morning, traders. Welcome to this weekly analysis. We start with Euro. As we see, Euro has been trading inside this big wedge formation. We are currently exactly in the middle of the range, and be careful because we have in 2 days the FOMC hike decision, and I believe we're gonna see big volatility in that hour, and until then I believe also we will be trading inside this wedge. So one good strategy is to fade moves to the upside. The upper limit is just above 101, and support is previous low and a few pips below, let's say 98.50 area. Okay, this is the daily chart. We can see some levels in the intraday. Of course, we have the short-term parity 35, last Friday's high, this first resistance, and the first support 99.45. I believe we are gonna test either side today. So a good strategy is to short as we approach to the first resistance at 38, let's say 40, and then at next level is the moving average at 64. I'm also gonna place those trades in the funded traded platform. So I said the first level 1040. Okay. Oops, not update. Okay, just 500. I think it's enough for now. If we see bigger move, I will decide that time. Regarding buy orders, okay, let's put 2 to be running at 45. Okay. Let's go to pound. Pound is trading in similar formation as we see. We are making a falling wedge. Okay, might a little bit more aggressive, but I think we're gonna trade faster here than EURUSD. Maybe today also. Today UK markets are closed, so maybe tomorrow. Anyway, the first the support here is 113.25 and plenty resistance to the upside. First is 114.85, then we have the moving average here 115.25, and then 115.95, 116. It's also nice support because we have the confluence of those previous lows, highs, and this trend line. I believe this is the level that we are gonna test near the or just after the FOMC. Anyway, the trend is to the downside, so we are looking for short trades if we see any spike to the upside. Okay, I can also put some working orders. 114.80. Okay, it's here. You see how beautiful this level is. We have previous support area that was broken and then acting as a resistance, so it's gonna act as resistance this time too. And also we have the moving averages formation. It's just inside the resistance zone, so I'm confident to take short positions here. Okay, I don't know why it's left in. Let's put half it out. Check. Okay, let's see EURGBP. It's interesting this morning, and actually it's already 10 pips below than the post in Twitter. I like this formation here. We can have one swing lower. Of course the trend still remains to the upside, but I think it's overdone up here above 87.70. So we can have one trade here 87.75. Let me leave this to the platform. EURGBP. This is the reason I don't like MT4, because it changes a lot of things, but it's good because I have a lot of MT4 in my other brokers, so I don't want to be confused. Okay, let's make a new chart. And I like to sell this 75.8 area. One click trading. 0.50. It's this area here. Tack. Okay, let's see now S&P. S&P, it is trading low after the opening last night during the Asian session. I still see the lower lows here, you see, and the lower highs, and also this huge area, and I expect at least one time before the FOMC to trade up here, or after FOMC. Anyway, this is a resistance area. Whenever you see this trading here, it is a good opportunity to look for shorting signs, formations. Okay, to the downside, if you want to play and catch the falling knife, one good area is this trend line has been tested many times, as we see, so why not one more? Also, it is just above our big support, 38.85, and so I believe this is 1% lower. If we see S&P trading on this area, it's good to risk some longs, even if it's speculative for a few pips, I mean, to the upside. Let's see the daily chart to understand what I say. You see this 38.10 level is big. Of course there are bigger levels below, and depending on the outcome of FOMC, we might test even 3600. I know it seems huge, but imagine Fed continues to be hawkish, ultra hawkish, and deliver 100 basis point hike. Where do you think S&P will be trading? I see a lot of posts regarding possible rallies and new highs. Okay, of course, with no base, just wishful thinking of those guys, and most of them are not even trading, so they are not putting real money on stake. So be careful if you see those posts. Okay, let's see gold. Gold is interesting. Of course, still trading to the downside, but we see we have approached strong levels. This area to $20-30 up and below has been tested many times in the past and proved to be strong support. So I know we are just trading below this 1670 area, but just 5 pips, and it's very volatile. We need to see stronger closing. Also, we have this support of 200 days, and it is weekly moving average at 1683. So at least I will be waiting to see a move above 1683 in order to take any long positions. And if we see any spike to the downside, like stop hunting, I would like to buy those, because I believe we are gonna see at least one move to retest 1700. So it's almost $50 free trade here. Keep that in mind. I'm not putting any buying limit orders in gold, but will be monitoring in real time, and if I see something, I will buy. Okay, what else you want to see? Let's see crypto. Bitcoin, we have had a breakdown during the Asian session. Let's see the follow through in the European session. But it's looking very, very shaky. I wouldn't buy this thing now. This seems to go down to the toilet. If we lose a previous low at 1770, just $500 below, this will accelerate to the downside a lot. Of course, Ethereum is even more aggressive, but it have had bigger upside. It even touched 2000. So still trading away from the lows. We can see huge move here at 20-30% and even be above previous lows. Be careful in Ethereum longs. Of course, there is nothing now to anticipate. We have had the merge event, so the hype is over. Of course, one last shot in DXY. What to say here, my friends? Everybody is waiting for the dollar to die, but I don't see any death, at least not before touching 112, 113. And then we see. Okay, that's all, my traders. Maybe I will enter in live later. Don't know. See you all soon.